rated dashing one, boy. Oh, cracking my ears everywhere. Hope everyone had a great St. Paddy's Day. Hopefully all the door dashers made quite a few dollars. But tonight, I didn't get started till later than expected, when I had some dinner over at IHOP in Lee's Summit, and then got on to work straight after that. Started a bit later though. It was about 6:30 when I started, looking at when I took a picture of the clocks at least. And the first job's actually turned out to be a couple from the Mint Sushi, so which sent me off to Blue Springs. That was the first ones that were decent ones that came in at least. There was several others that were just not worth doing. But yeah, it was a somewhat busy night, I suppose. Got to see every Vipping bar, car parks are absolutely packed with cars. I think the Vipping cops, all they had to do is park a Vipping cop car outside every bar tonight in the area and just wait. That was all they had to do to try and capture a drunk that was driving, because I'm sure they weren't all in there having a cup of tea or coffee. Anyhow, yeah, God, there was some absolute dummies on the road tonight. Oh, good grief, what dummies. Yeah, I had one, this is probably why I'm still wide awake. I mean, I actually just finished video editing Thursday night's video, because I didn't get to do it, and it's more of a voiceover. If you've not already seen it, it's a voiceover and a ride along showing all the lovely snow that we had to drive through to come home. The weather here in the Midwest is half crazy. 1 minute it's snowing, the next minute you're wandering around out there in a t-shirt being hot, and next minute it's back to snowing again. I don't know, but anyway, crazy. But no, so it's just been it was a cracker's night. So anyway, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning nearly now. On Saturday morning, I suppose. Yes, back to Saturday morning. Bloody hell, that damn GPS. Anyway, so yeah, it was a fairly busy night. Like I said, I got a stacked order from the Mint first of all. Seems like one of them wasn't paying that well, but the other took up the pace on that one. First one, got to the address, was unfamiliar with where it was, but it was easy enough to find. Got up there was a chair outside the door. It had been raining prior to being out there. Well, actually, it might have been raining on the way up there. Anyhow, kind of got used to it. The rain don't bother me. Oh, it was raining. What am I on about? It was raining. Yeah, that was quite funny. I was sat outside the Mint. I was outside there for about 15 minutes waiting on a job, and looking at ones that were just kept deleting or declining rather all the undesirable ones, and then I'd just been through the bloody car wash prior to going there, because it looked all nice and bright, and I thought, oh yeah, run the van through the car wash. Came out of there, went and parked up outside the Mint. There was black skies and that, the clouds were there, but it seemed like it was going another way. Well, hell was it. We parked outside the Mint, and then we just watched this clouds getting closer and closer, and then it went real dark over us, and then started raining a bit, started flipping, then the snow came in, and boy, the bloody wind picked up, and it was blowing snow like crazy. It was like a blizzard going on out there, I think. Said my wife, I think I'll wait till we go across there. If anything comes in, I'm not getting out for anything unless it's decent. And so that blew around for a while, and I'm like, oh, good grief, don't tell me this is the rest of the night. And I mean, it was blowing snow all over the place. It was real windy. And then it slowed down a bit on the snow, started clearing out again, and then out come the sun again. It was very bizarre, very bizarre. But it was still like somewhat snowing as well. It was very odd. That was in the space of 15 minutes. It was crazy. Anyhow, like I said, picked up a couple of orders from the Mint. Both went over to Blue Springs. The first house that I went to, they said he had a chair on the outside of the front door there. There was no covering or anything at the house, and the chair was full of water or whatever, and I wanted to put the food on there because really there was nowhere else to put it. So I got a puddle of water off the chair. In the meantime, there's blokes flipping. Dogs are absolutely going nuts because they're flipping know that I'm there. They didn't bother me though, but they were ripping at his blinds and going crazy. So I'm trying to put his food on the chair and flipping keep it at one side because I didn't want it going in any of the damp patch that was there. So I'm there trying to take a picture of it, and out comes the geezer, and I went, "Here you go, mate." I said, "I was just trying to get a picture and stop it getting wet for you. So I guess your dogs know I'm here." Here you go. And when bloke comes out, no shirt or whatever on, he just thanked me for dropping it off for him. That was it. Turned around, went off to the other job. But that wasn't a hand to me. It might have been an hand to me. No, it weren't. It was a leave at the door, wasn't it? It was the one that had the wrought iron fences. So anyway, dropped that one off. And wasn't much further up the road. Turned around and headed back to Release Summit because didn't appear anything was happening in that area that was worth doing. Went off a couple of times, but nothing there. And I had Uber Eats and Grubhub as well on, but nothing going on. Like I said, so I carried on back to Lee's Summit. We got to Lee's Summit. A bit more of flipping damp weather came down, but it wasn't anything to worry about. And yeah, just went on and done. I think I got a pizza after that, delivery after that one. But yeah, it was an interesting night. Picked up some and just mostly drop at people's doorsteps, I think. But yeah, it was several stacked orders came in, and then later on in the evening I ended up going to Papa John's. Oh, before that, yeah, we'd gone over and parked over because when we came back from somewhere else, I can't remember where I'd come back from, but anyhow, the Mint had closed by then. It was just the Pizza Hut that was open in that shopping centre, and of course the bar. Geez, there was so many cars out there for the bar. I didn't want to park anywhere close to it. It was already had enough of idiot drivers on the road tonight. So anyway, decided to go park down by IHOP, and between IHOP, at IHOP and the new Jason's Deli and that down there, just sat there for a little bit. And my wife, she kept hearing this flipping shouting going on. And there was a car that was parked next to us as well. Just a couple of car parking spaces down. They were sat in it. So I don't know if they were there having something to eat or just maybe they were another DoorDash. I don't know. But, or some delivery sort. Anyhow,
drive to highlighted route.
So I decided, well, if we're here, we might as well go and explore, see what's going on there. So I turned around and went round the other side of IHOP. As we got closer, we heard all this shouting and craziness going on. I don't know, there was certainly some dumbos about tonight, that's for sure. I just sat and while I was waiting for a job, I might as well have some bloody entertainment. So we would park between IHOP and Andy's frozen custard, I suppose. I don't know, anyway, something crap. And anyway, I sat there, and there was just some idiots about. And then I guess a cop pulled someone over, and the sirens went on from that, and whatever was going on, whatever malarkey was going on with those idiots at Andy's. Blimey, you never seen a place flipping empty out so quick. They were all out of there like lightning. Jeez. But then you see them come filtering back when a little bit later on. Well, the same cop was, I don't know what was going on with that other car, but obviously done a little bit more than just having a dodgy brake light. But anyway, which, if you watched last night's video, you would have seen I got stopped by the police. Yep, bank the rights. Bracelets on. No, I watched last night's video. Yeah, all the lights went on, and I had to pull over for the local cops. The dashing one ball got stopped. But anyway, no, it was all right night, I suppose. Like I said, started at 6:30, finished a little bit earlier than now. I've been outside here a bit longer than I expected, and yeah, it was. But there were some absolute idiots on the road that should not have been on the road last night, tonight, whatever. I hope the cops are flipping pulled over a lot of people and got the right ones that were doing the drink driving. We had one, we was pulling into a petrol station after we decided that we'd given up for the night. And this bloody idiot just pulled straight out in front of me and didn't even bother to flipping stop or anything. Luckily for them, I was flipping watching, and they just insisted on going. They just went, absolute bloody dumbasses. And they weren't slow about it either. And actually, at that petrol station earlier, I'd stopped there earlier, and there was just absolute fools about it, just racing around and racing through the car parks at least. I don't know what the hell was out tonight. I really don't, or last night, whichever, but it's, I don't know, but I just hope that the flipping police done collared some idiots, because that was just what we saw. That was all that we saw. But and then it was somewhere else someone's flipping done something stupid too. So you got to have your eyes all over the place, really. As my old dad said, flipping, whenever you flipping driving, you got to have eyes in the back of your bloody head. Well, you bloody weren't wrong, I'm telling you. Weren't wrong. It's absolute crazy. I just hopefully there wasn't any accidents. I know there was lots of people downtown tonight in downtown Lee's Summit, the Brick Bar down there, or Bricks or whatever it's called, and then I think there's one called the Peanut or something or other. There's a couple of others in that down there, downtown Lee's Summit. Bloody it was balls to the walls in there with people just in there packing the places out. Every bar in the area is probably flipping well happy tonight, and that was the thing, but I had offers come in from Applebee's and 54th Street. Oh my gosh, I went past 54th Street. I made a point of going past there during the evening. I think it was like about 9 or 10 o'clock when I went past there. That place was absolutely packed. Drive through the pickup lane. There was no way anyone could get in there, and I'm already flipping said that there was no way in hell I was going to go there anyway during the night. unless it was paying awfully good. But absolutely ridiculous. One offer came in there for there, it was $250. I don't think I can say on camera what I thought about that one, but anyway, didn't do it because that was craziness, absolute crazy. Just driving by there, and then there was people trying to pull in there too. Like yeah, no. Applebee's, one from Applebee's came in, maybe a couple came in. I went, nope, not trying it. Applebee's are not that great vipping on a normal day, and so no, not going there. I don't want to touch any bar if I can help it. And I was glad I didn't. I was absolutely glad I didn't go to anything, because they were just absolutely packed wherever we went past. But you know, it's their day, innit? I'm sure there was a few people that had a good day, been enjoying themselves and that. But all I hope is that those flipping ones didn't go jump in the car. Hopefully they all got a cab home, or got picked up somehow, or flipping staggering home, or falling asleep somewhere in the bar. But either way, don't care what they did as long as they didn't drive, because that's absolutely ridiculous. I've seen far too much aftermath of what's happened after people have driven it after a few drinks. Far too much. But anyway, alright, so that's it, I think, for now. Well, as usual, I'll put the links, put some pictures of all what I did tonight. Get all those up there. I'll tell you what, I did have something strange tonight on one of the orders that I did. No, well, first of all, I had one pizza that I had to go deliver, and it said, I'd done the first one. I think there was two of them that I had to pick up at the time. Done the first one, went and dropped this other one off, and it said hand to them. Okay, get up to the house, and it says definitely hand to them. Okay, rang on the bell, nothing. Bearing in mind now it's starting to get a bit flipping chilly. It was later at night, and I think it was like 34 or something like that out there at the time, according to the van. And anyhow, it was I don't want to be, because I was out in shirt sleeves, because it's okay. I don't like to be wear too much. I get feel too tight with everything on. So if I'm getting out the van quick, going to the restaurant, jumping back in the van again, and then on the way, drop it off at the people's house, jump back in the van again. I mean, I don't really need a flipping big jacket or whatever, because unless it's really flipping cold. But you're in and out of a hot car and a warm restaurant or whatever, but a warm van, whatever. But just people, they kept me waiting. Oh, good grief. So I tried ringing them. Their dog knew I was there. The dog was at the bloody door. I rang the bell, and I heard the bell, and then it was one of them, not a ring doorbell, but one similar to that, and it come out with some stupid bloody, I don't know, some stupid statement or whatever, some thing, whatever they say on football, I think. But anyway, and American football, that is, some load of shite. But it's like, well, where is it? So I tried I tapped on the window. Dog is flipping, little flipping scruffy little things flipping going nuts. Look, nothing like the statue on the doorstep for sure. Statue of a dog. Yeah, so I rang him. So I rang the number, because I didn't want to just leave it out there, because it says hand to me. And so I rang the number, and it goes to voicemail. Oh my God! So I went to try and send them a text, and I walked over to my van and put the food. It was in a pizza bag. put out on the bonnet of the van and was trying to text them, and then my wife shouted out something, and I guess the people finally found their way to the door. Maybe they looked out the window or through the doorbell and saw me walking away. I don't know. Thought I was going to leave without giving it to them. But that one was actually, I'd done a delivery just before that one, and that was obviously the one that was paying the most to do it, because it was a stacked offer, and this one that I dropped off was $6, which normally I would not do if it was on its own. But they weren't too far away from each other, and the whole job was paying all right, paying enough. But yeah. So when you hear other drivers say on YouTube videos, don't do these ones for lesser than your goal or whatever, it's because they get too much hassle. And this was a prime example. On a Friday night, on a St. Paddy's Day Friday night, you don't need to be taking ones for that. And it may be like, and I've been to this house before, I remembered it, but it come in from a different way when I'd gone to this house before. And when I went to that one before, the bloke answered the door, snatched his food and went in. Didn't say a word, just snatched the food and went. So anyway, so I remembered it when I got there. But anyhow, so that was one crazy one. But yeah, it's... So my limit is $6.50. So normally I wouldn't do one for $6. I would not do it for $6. Unless it was going to the hospital or something like that, and I knew it was going to a nurse or someone. Not that you ever do know where it's going, who it's going to, but I'll do it if it's going to the hospital cheaper. But if it's going to a private house or whatever, I won't do it. But no, it was craziness. But yeah, you just have to watch where you're going, that's for sure. Definitely have to watch. Oh yeah, so that was what I was saying. Get sidetracked. So I went and done another delivery, and I can't quite remember what I was doing. Oh, it's from Papa John's, I think. I did go to Papa John's later, and I think one of the ones that I'd picked up from Papa John's, I dropped it off. I mean, it didn't seem to be anything to worry about at all. I hadn't been up that part of the road at all, and before, not that I remember. So anyway, dropped it at the doorstep as usual, took a picture of it, wandered back to the van. I'm trying to hit the flip and confirm that I've dropped it off, and go on to the next step. And it comes up and says, how safe did you think that you were on this delivery?
Drive to
what?
highlighted route.
Man, there's all this shite. I just want to move on and get on to where I'm going to where I'm going next. What the heck? I took pictures. I put it all up here, and it says something like, "Oh, very safe, not safe, or whatever." So I went, "Well, very safe, innit?" I mean, if someone comes out of it and do me, I'll either taser them or kick them in the balls. Either way, but it's like, I've never seen this before, and it was only on that address that it did it. And so I put very safe. I didn't have it, and then something else popped up. It was an optional thing. I read the picture now, just before I started this video, and I'd never seen it, and I'd done another delivery or two after that and never saw it after that. So maybe they've had some trouble at that address, I don't know. But I don't know why that popped up. I've never ever seen it before, and like I said, I didn't see it again after it. So maybe like I said, maybe they've had issues there. But if anyone else has seen it, let me know. But I'll put a picture and put it up here somewhere. Yeah, but other than that, no, the night was alright, I suppose. Just had to keep dodging the idiots. I guess there was kids out there driving around like lunatics, usual Friday night stuff. And then added fools of drunks and that out there tonight. And going downtown Lee's Summit, I just wanted to go through there for curiosity reasons and just to see what it was like. And yeah, it's hopefully the cops are all safe tonight, Vipping, because I'm sure they're going to, and they've had and probably still dealing with idiots that are out there. But anyway, all right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button, thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Of course, if you didn't, sorry about that. Well, maybe I'm not so sorry. But anyway, and hit the subscribe button too if you want to join the Dashing Womble community. That will tell apparently all of your subscriptions and hitting thumbs up. Don't forget it's free to subscribe, by the way. All of those help grow the channel and make Vipping YouTube think that I'm doing well. I'm not sure what that was that went by. Sound like a bloody Vipping drunken bee. But yeah, so yeah, do that if you would. And also hit the bell icon. It done the thumbsy. Hit the bell icon too, and that'll warn you when the new videos come out. And one of these days, I'm actually going to get out there and be out here a bit earlier. Maybe I'll try to get out here earlier today, Saturday, and see if I can see the remnants of those ones that have been out drinking all of the day and their eyes. But yeah. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching and be safe. Cheers. Ta-da.